unit layout for the unit reviews. Okay, for Parc Canberra, of course. Okay, so I have actually circled here for the units for those 3 bedroom. You can see here that they are all congregated in this block 19 together with the 2 bedroom plus study, the sole unit of 2 bedroom plus study. So what you can see here is that uh, I won't go into too much details because they are all congregated in one block. So the obvious choice here is to take unit 37 and 38. Okay, why do I say that is sorry, for stack 37 and 38, that's what I meant. Why do I say that is simply because 39, 40 and 41 is going to be facing towards the upcoming new EC launch across the road as well. This is a new road once again. Okay, and 37 and 38 are pool facing, which in this case I would say is superior as compared to other new launches because there's nothing, no scenery in the surrounding. Okay, and 42, yes, it's pool facing as well, it's partial pool facing, but 42 you are potentially looking at out towards the new BTO across the road as well. As you know, Parc Canberra is not a high rise, very high rise EC. It's just multiple blocks which goes up to 12 and 13 level, 12 level. I mean, why so? Because of the Sembawang Air Base nearby. Yep. So the obvious choice here is 37 and 38 lah. Okay, which I will run through with you in the layout. So bear in mind that stack 37 is actually the smallest of the 3 bedroom, which is only 818 square feet, which once again I would say isn't very ideal for a 3 bedroom lah, because 881 square feet, frankly speaking, is not very big. And you compare to the new launches back in those days, this is actually a typical bigger 2 bedroom if you ask me. So you will expect that the common rooms, the bedroom 2 and bedroom 3, is going to be fairly squeezy. Okay, so once again, I think everything else is very, very standard in this sense that you have 2 toilets as well. Okay, and thankfully 37 and 38 is because it's inward facing, so you do not have any issue together with the west sun facing. Okay, so if you ask me, 38, yeah, 38 is actually this size. You can see here that all the configurations are really almost exactly the same. There's actually literally no difference if you ask me, except where the aircon latch is. Other than that, there isn't much difference in terms of the layout. It's very squarish, very practical. Once again, except that this hallway that actually I have pointed out in the 2 plus study as well. But if you ask me, if budget allows, 38 will be the one to go for instead of 37 because of the size. We are looking at 100 square feet in terms of difference. So for 38, stack 38, C3 is the layout that you're looking at. So something that I want to point out to you guys is that the price has just been released as of now, and I'm recording this thing. The price for, let's go for stack 38, since I recommend that stack 38 is the better one. So for stack 38, right, the highest price, if you go by on a PSF basis, right, the highest price for stack 38 is actually 1.068 million. So if you do, sorry, I'm unable to capture this on my screen, but if you just do a simple calculation on your calculator, divide by 926 square feet, right, you're actually looking at $1,153 PSF. So this is actually almost at the same price as Piermont Grand now. So this is something that once again I have to caution you against if you are looking to make a huge fortune. So you add in this, you just do a simple calculation with our financial calculator. You will realize that your property has to grow on a year, I would say 15% on the average for you to make a fortune at the end when you want to sell and make a handsome profit. So this is something that you have to think about. So if you ask yourself like will I be able to sell my Canberra condo for like 1,004 PSF few years down the road, this is something that remains to be seen. Okay, yeah. So for Parc Canberra, the prices for second floor onwards to the seventh floor, okay, the price is actually constant. But there is a jump from 7 to 8th floor. That means from 8th floor onwards there will be a jump. So for the lowest price, right, for the lower end of the stack 38, right, you're looking at 1.02 million. So previously the higher one, which is from 8th floor onwards, you're looking at 1.068, and the lower end you're looking at 1.02 million. So if you divide it by PSF again, so let me do the calculation. You divide by 926 square feet again, you are still looking at about 1,100 PSF, 1101 to be exact. So this is something that you definitely have to think very, very carefully about. Yeah, and I strongly advise people not to give in to pressure of the show flat agents, and you just have to think whether this is really going to make you a decent profit as compared to maybe you just go for a small studio private as an investment instead. Yeah, rather than going for a huge EC, commit into a huge EC, and then hope that you can downgrade in future and sell this off at a handsome profit. Because once again, in my first look video, I actually share with you that there are a couple of ECs. One is coming up and two has already TOP that's just right across the road. So all these are your potential competitors. You have to be very, very careful and discerning. Okay, so that's it for me for the 3 bedroom. Okay, so next one I'll actually be going through 3 bedroom plus utility in my next video. So I will see you guys in my next video. Okay.